Well, when I first got here, I was a bit nervous, and I was dreading the first day because I was worried that I wouldn't make it.
And then it was them who brought me back. I didn't cry once. They were the ones that cried.
Hello guys, welcome back to Haramain YouTube channel. I'm Zaki Hariza. We're gonna do a podcast now with special guest from the second grade. Here it is. There is name. Can you tell them what's your name?
Morning or night or afternoon. My name's Sarah. Sarah Fadil Shukwi, if you wanted a long name. And I used to live in America, but now I live in Indonesia. It's surprising.
So now we're gonna ask Sarah. How would Sarah feel when she come here and see school in this boarding school? So Sarah, how do you feel when you was directly come to this boarding school?
Well, when I first got here, I was a bit nervous, and I was dreading the first day because I was worried that I wouldn't make it.
So how can you are come from California and ended up in Lombok? I mean, I know that you are mixed up from Egyptian and Indonesian. Yes, is it right?
Okay, for that, it's gonna be a long story.
Okay, just tell us the story.
Well, the reason why my dad lived in America is because he was born in Egypt via Turkish parents, and then they wanted a better life, so they went to America. He was successful there. He got into a big firm for accounting, and he married my mother.
So
He
how
was
can
from Indonesia.
your mother and your father meet? I mean, where is it? Because your mother are Indonesian and your father was Egyptian.
My mom used to work in Malaysia.
Oh,
My dad was on a trip there and to the airport, and he met my mom.
oh, get it. So your grandparents are from Egyptian?
My grandparents, they were born in Egypt, but they were born from Turkish parents.
Oh,
Each of
so
them.
your great grandparents are from Egyptian.
Aren't from Egypt. They were from Turkey.
So your great grandparents parents are from Turkey, and then they moved to Egypt, and then your parents, and then your father moved to California. That's good. So, what's the difference when you was school in California and here? Can you tell me?
In California, we usually teach indoors in this huge school. I mean, I'm not going to say that this school is huge, but it was a whole different setup.
So how they are teaching? Is it same or not? I mean, do you usually get into the class at 7 like here, or what time do you usually get into the class?
Well, when we would go to classes, which is from Monday through Friday, we'd have Saturdays and Sundays off.
Okay. So what time do you usually get into your class?
We would go to class usually at 8:30.
It's 8:30. So how do you feel when you was come here and you usually get into the class at 7:30? Don't you feel hard?
Yeah, it was hard at first, but now I can't wake up at any other time but 6.
So how do you feel when you was come here and you are the first student? I mean, the first student are mixed up and didn't know Indonesian language, so you need to learn Indonesian language here. So how do you feel when you was come here and you didn't know any language for the study?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, at first it was extremely frustrating because I was very upset that I couldn't understand the teachers.
So yesterday we have exam, right? So how is your exam? Is it good or not?
Some of them I'm more confident about, others I'm a little less confident about.
Why?
Well, for one thing, Quran Hadith.
It's like a double whammy. Well, you've got Bahasa Arab or Arabic, and then you have Indonesian smushed together.
Okay, I think when I was the first class. So when do you want to continue into senior high school here or just for the junior high school here?
Well, I was planning to go here for only 1 year, but I might come back one day.
Why?
Well, I wanted to understand all schools here and to see if this is the only school like this or if there are other schools like
Yes,
this.
but you haven't feel how to live here because you say you just, how many days have you stay here?
Okay, it's a funny story.
Yes, start.
I started boarding for 3 days.
Yes,
It was weird.
I do. Okay, just tell us.
My parents, they wanted me to do boarding. So I said, okay, I'll do it. And then it was them who brought me back. I didn't cry once. They were the ones that cried. So they were the ones who were upset because they thought it would be easy. But then they realized that they'd never let me go on overnight trips without them. So then they realized how hard it would actually be. And for 3 days, they just couldn't take it. So they brought me back home.
So your parents more miss you than you miss your parents, right? Because they are not allowed you to do boarding.
No. Sometimes schools will do overnight day camps, or we'll do overnight camps, or we'll take out a student and let them go on some type of thing for a couple days, a week maybe. And they never let me do that because they were worried for obvious reasons. So they somehow thought that me going to boarding school would be easy for them. Unfortunately, they thought wrong.
Thank you. Sometimes everyone are wrong. So from your exam yesterday, you was what lesson do you like here?
Math is really good. And I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
It's because math is the exact same in all languages. It doesn't matter which language you're in. You'll still understand the math.
Okay. So how did you get your exam? Is it good for math?
I haven't gotten it back yet, so we'll have to see.
So if you like math, so what? I'm curious. Tomorrow when you was big, what do you want to be?
Well, I'm hoping I can be a doctor or somebody that can help people.
So you need to study hard. You need to study at science, biology, and physics, right?
I really do like biology.
So, do you have any university that you really, really want to get into it?
Well, the dream has been to go to UC Berkeley,
UC?
University of California.
Okay, I know. Yes, UCLA.
UCLA would be nice too, but Berkeley is a really good school,
Okay.
and I'm hoping one day I can go there. Inshallah.
So, I'm curious. We haven't talked about it. So, is it? Are you live with your parent? With your sister and brother together in Lombok?
Yeah, I have one sister and one brother.
Oh, so can you tell me the name?
Aiden, the boy, and Farah, the girl.
So, how old are they?
Farah is 11 now. In May next year, she'll be 12.
So, how old are you, Sarah?
I'm 14.
14. So, when you was, there was some class, the teacher didn't get into it. Maybe they have another busy. So, what do you usually do in your class when the teachers didn't come?
Oh, well, I like reading a lot.
So, what's your hobby, Sarah? You like reading a lot?
I like reading, sewing,
arts and crafts sometimes, and writing.
So, do you have any movie or something you like to watch when you have free time?
Well, recently I've been kind of into DC movies, but other than that, I just like watching whatever my family wants to.
So, do you have any genre music do you like it?
Oh, I like rock.
Rock?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because it didn't usually get into the girl music.
I'm an oddball.
So I was talking with your mom that your mom said that you like to climb. You climb the tree. Is it good? Is it really?
It's fun, yeah.
Have you done it?
Back in America, we used to have a tree in the backyard, and I would always climb it because it was fun.
Okay. Okay, audience. Maybe that's all for
today. Peace out.
So see you soon in the next part. Okay. If you have question, you need to ask Sarah. Just ask in the comment below. Then we gonna do Q&A in the next part.
Looking forward to the questions. Hope they're
Okay.
good.
Say bye-bye, Sarah. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum. Ribet. 1, 2, 3. Assalamualaikum. Bye-bye.
Bye.